Hey, fourth grade. So this week, in this video, we're going to be welcoming in some different types of guests. So look forward to that, and hopefully this is kind of a fun and engaging series for you. A couple of you said, Mr. Jax, you need to be more silly in your videos. Careful what you wish for. That's all I'm going to say for now. All right, so we're going to get going with our body percussion, and then we're going to make some modifications to that body percussion, and then we're going to put together some new stuff. So here we go. Yep, and if you aren't already, get up out of that chair. Let's move. Let's do some body percussion. We sit too long every day. We need to be up and moving. Add two more. Add two more. All right, so that fits together in our groups like this.
So my part is going to be, why don't you go and start that with me, all right, everybody? Stay with me. Here we go. We're going to add part two, but you're going to stay with me. Yeah, don't follow me. Follow this guy. All right, add the next part. Already did. And stop. Okay, so now follow part two. And here we go. I'm going to start first, and then he'll add, all right? Here we go. Ready? Now keep following that guy, all right? If you're having a hard time, follow the clap. And stop. So that second part is the hardest part, I think, to stay with. So you may want to rewind this video and try that a couple times, but we're going to have more opportunities in the future too, okay? So now you're going to follow the third part over, and that's that eight beat section, the 7 sounds, all right? So again, I'm going to start part 2, part 3. Here we go. Here. Okay, so follow me. Again, watch for that clap if you need help. And stop. All right, so there you go. You can practice this a few times if you want to. Otherwise, we'll be going through this some more next week.
Okay, good. So great job keeping up with these videos. The next step was to put it onto a table or desk. So go ahead and get to a table or a desk where you can practice this next section with me.
Okay, you know what's next. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready? I'm totally ready. All right, here we go. I'm going to start off. So if you want to do the 3 pattern, you're with me. I'll be doing the 5 right here. I'll be doing the 8s coming up here. Find that groove. Let's drop out here. We'll drop out next. Ready? And we will go one more round and stop. Awesome. Very good job. Awesome. Okay. I hope you guys had fun.
Awesome. So now stand back up and let's practice the canon version of the 8 beats. That's where we start 1 and then the next and then the next and then the next. And I do encourage you to rewind the video and try coming in with a different part.
Hey, all right, so here we go. We're going to take that 8 beat body percussion and we're going to canonize it. That means we're going to have me start and then the next jacks and the next jacks and the next jacks start afterwards, okay? Same part, just started at different times, all right? That's going to be a canon. You're going to start with me, all right? And then we'll do it again and you're going to pick somebody else to try on your own. So here we go. Ready? Starting with me. keep holding it with me. We're going to add the next part.
Here we go.
Stop. Okay, so now we're going to do it one more time, and I would like you to pick one of the other jacks to follow. Got it? Here we go. So I'm going to start. Okay, now I'm going to start. I'm going to start in just a second. And stop. Very cool. So I hope that worked for you, and feel free to rewind the video and try it again with one of the other ones. Okay, fourth grade. So now we're going to take it that next step further. Now we have studied this a little bit before, but just brushed it. We're going to get a little bit deeper into it today with some of those new guests coming in. All right, so here we go. We've got this with that rest in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we get rid of that rest, then we have 3 beats. And if we add 2, we have 5 instead of 6. And then if we add 2 more, we have 7 instead of 8. And stop. All right, so now we can combine those patterns to form groups of 8s or other ways. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to take 3 and then 5 together. We're going to do that twice. Again. Right? So 3, 5, 3, 5. And as we're practicing this, I might call out chest and lap so you know what direction you're going before you clap again. And then we're going to reverse it to 5 to the lap and then 3. Okay, so 2, chest, lap, 1, lap, chest, and then finally ending all the way down to the feet with a rest. Okay, so here it is, really slow. Try it with me. 3, 5, chest, lap, lap, chest, and all the way down to your feet. Chest, lap, chest, lap, lap, chest, and all the way down to the feet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, don't worry if you're not getting that even in the slightest and you're like falling over yourself. That's totally normal, very natural. Some of us are very used to falling over ourselves because we do it all the time. So, you know, some people will get it more quickly than others, maybe because they're in gymnastics or dance or some sort of sport that involves more coordination with their body where they can do this. And some people are just naturally gifted, more naturally gifted with this than others. I am not. It takes me more time and practice to get these kind of patterns down in my body, just because I didn't do dance or gymnastics. And the sports that I did involved running or wrestling. So just different type of coordination with my body on that. And it's fine. It's still a lot of fun. So you can combine that kind of stuff with other body rhythms. So I'm going to teach you another one. So this hand comes out here. And I think I've covered this once before with you. So we're going to pat the chest once. And then we're going to snap. And then clap, snap. Mr. Jacks, I don't know how to snap. It's okay. Just modify it. Make it to where it works for you. Some students do this with their fingers. Ooh. Some students could have come up with something like this where they pat their forearm. Okay, but for us, we're going to do this. If you can snap, or you can just work on your snapping and practice. It's always nice to be able to snap. It's another sound you can make. Then we can add some stuff to it like this, right? So, Right? So now what happens when we start with our original body percussion blocks, rhythm blocks? Let's start with that. And then what happens when we modify it? All right. So say good morning or afternoon, depending on when you're watching this video, to some special guests. All right, so I think you guys are familiar with my friends here, right?
What's up? How you doing?
Hey! Some people are
you
maybe
doing?
trying to be a little too relatable.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm
And
relatable.
And others are trying a little not hard enough to be relatable.
What?
But you know what?
What are you talking
I guess
about?
it's a lesson in just loving everybody for who they are, loving them for how
Dude.
we might be similar, and
I love you.
be different.
I love you.
Which
Yo.
is kind of weird in my
Yeah.
case right now.
Yo. Well, we're weird.
Okay. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started in our body percussion.
Dude.
I'm going to go ahead and handle the first part, this. All right. So the threes. And then my buddy here is going to go ahead and take care of the eights, because I think it's going to be easier to add the eights. And then my friend here is going to take care of the fives. All right. So here we go. My turn first. And let's get started here. You just pick a part that you want to follow along with. Okay? Here come the fives. Yes, you should be out of your seat, moving. Actually, it's six because of that rest. But and stop. All right. Yeah. All right. It's a nice job, dude. So now, what happens if we take out those rests? Let's slow it down and find out. So here we go. Same parts. I'm going to do the three without the rest, and then five, and then eight. It's going to become seven. All right. So here we go. My turn first. Now adding the eights, which is now sevens. And stop. Now, in the next video, we're going to see what happens if we combine the pattern that I taught you, this one, maybe with a little better with this. That's my kind of groove right there, baby. Yeah, right? So, who wants to join me on that? I'm going to go with you on that because sounds good. You can have it. See you in just a second. Bye. All right, so I think you guys are familiar with my friends here, right?
What's up? How you doing?
Hey! Some people are
you
maybe
doing?
trying to be a little too relatable.
Hey, what are you talking about? I'm
And
relatable.
And others are trying a little not hard enough to be relatable.
What?
But you know what?
What are you talking
I guess
about?
it's a lesson in just loving everybody for who they are, loving them for how
Dude.
we might be similar, and
I love you.
be different.
I love you.
Which is kind of weird in my case right now.
Yo. Well, we're weird.
Okay. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started in our body percussion.
Dude.
I'm going to go ahead and handle the first part, this. All right. So the threes. And then my buddy here is going to go ahead and take care of the eights, because I think it's going to be easier to add the eights. And then my friend here is going to take care of the fives. All right. So here we go. My turn first. And let's get started here. You just pick a part that you want to follow along with. Okay? Here come the fives. Yes, you should be out of your seat, moving. Actually, it's six because of that rest. But and stop. All right. Yeah. All right. It's a nice job, dude. So now, what happens if we take out those rests? Let's slow it down and find out. So here we go. Same parts. I'm going to do the 3 without the rest, and then 5, and then 8. It's going to become 7. All right, so here we go. My turn first. Now adding the 8s, which is now 7s. And stop. Now, in the next video, we're going to see what happens if we combine the pattern that I taught you, this one, maybe with a little with this. That's my kind of groove right there, baby. Yeah,
mine.
right? So, who wants to join me on that?
I'm going to go with you on that because
Sounds good.
You can have it.
See you in just a second.
Bye.
Okay, so here we
Yo.
go.
Yo, sup, dudes?
I know you are really trying hard to be relatable. We all get it. You're relatable.
yeah.
Okay, so chill out, relax. Maybe don't try so hard. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get us going on the body percussion, the 8s and 8s and 8s and 8s, the different patterns of 8, and my friend here is going to get the rock beat going for us. All right, so here we go. I'm going to get us started here. Here we go. Ready? All right. So, hope you had some fun with the body percussion, and let's get on into some lessons on the recorder. Let's have some fun with that. Okay. Now, our recorder lesson. We're going to go on to page 7. If you're still working on hot cross buns, by all means, keep having fun with it, enjoying it. Above all, make sure that you're using a steady stream of air and that you're focusing on using your tongue to tap the start of each note. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so those two things really focus on as you're practicing these songs. Don't get in a hurry to learn new songs at the sacrifice of not playing your instrument well. Okay, all right. So looking here at page 7, now we have 3 lines we're going to work on. So we have 4 quarter notes here in line 1. And then 2 half notes, then 4 quarter notes, then a whole note. Now, again, those quarter notes are 1 beat each. So that's just 2, 2, do, 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 do. Right? So those half notes get 2 beats. The whole note gets 4 beats. Okay? So then, those quarter notes. The first one is a G, which is thumb and all 3 fingers. Do keep in mind that, again, that you'll want to make sure your fingers are nice and spread apart so they're covering those holes completely. Okay, so we have G, then A, then G, then A. So we're just wiggling our ring finger around. G, A, G, A, G, A, G, A, G, A, G. So what we're really doing in this song is practicing switching between 2 notes on those quarter notes. Right? So beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4, beat 1 of the next measure, beat 3 of that measure because that first note got 2 beats, right? So we have G, A, G, A, G, A, G, A, G, A, G. There's a repeat at the end of all these songs. We're not going to do those. Do those on your own, okay? So here we go. Number 1. Let's try playing it together. 1, 2, ready, and. Now, Line 2 is the same thing between A and B, right? So now we're going to A and B. 1, 2, ready, in. And then the next one is between G and B. 1, 2, ready, in. Keep practicing, you'll get it. Okay, that's about all we have time for this week in this video. Next week we will be coming back to the new song that we've been learning with using body percussion and stomping and clapping and getting ready for boom whackers and all that. The song Be Kind by Day. So, until I see you again in the next video and until I get to see you in person, love you, see you, bye.